Welcome to Cook with James. I'm James Conroy. Today we're going to be talking about knife skills. Now, we know that prepared foods are not necessarily good for us, and that if we used whole foods that we prepared ourselves, it would be much better. Today we're going to be going to a produce market to see some of those whole foods, but first I'd like to show you one of our knife skills. Today's knife skill is slicing. But before we start, there's three things that you should have in place. First, a good sharp knife. Next, a clean board and rinsed vegetables. Third, the right hold. If you don't hold your food properly in a nice claw, then there's a chance you could cut yourself. So always curl your fingers and have your knife running up against the front of your fingers. Slice through and create a plank from the pepper, and then using the claw again and holding that pepper, always feeling the knife on the front of my fingers, I'm going to cut right through it and make even pieces. If the pieces aren't even, then it's more difficult to cook because they won't cook at the same time. That's our skill, and remember it for your recipe for a little bit later. Now let's go to the produce market. Today I'm picking up my produce here at Nature's Reward in Point Pleasant, New Jersey. Come on in. All year round, there's fresh produce available in your local market. So take time away from fast foods and frozen entrees. Try something fresh. My culinary career began by a twist of fate. One night when I was working as a busboy in a restaurant, the chef's assistant walked out. The chef brought me in and put me right to work. And soon I realized this was my passion. This was going to be my home. So now all of our ingredients are in the pan. I've added the balsamic chicken. The peppers and onions are just about tender. We flamed the dish by adding Chardonnay, and I've seasoned it with a little bit of pepper and just a touch of salt. We're gonna let this finish, let the chicken cook through, and then serve it over our pasta with fresh parsley. Now, serve your masterpiece to your friends and family. My life and culinary perspective changed when I became an instructor for visually impaired and blind students. My words and actions had to be clear and understandable. Now I use these same skills to teach people who are reluctant to cook. Well, our meal is complete. We'll see you next time when you cook with James. Hey everybody, you ready? You hungry? Many people don't cook out of fear, but when they learn the basics of cooking and feel comfortable using new ingredients, that fear will go away. My goal is to show people that basic skills will make cooking fun and rewarding.